Hello and welcome to another video from me, Rough Swordsman Wargamer. It's part 2 of my playthrough of Crowbar, the Rangers at Pointe du Hoc, June the 6th, 1944. Solitaire game by Hermann Luttmann and published by Flying Pig Games. In the last video, we had the setup, and then we conducted Operation Flashlamp to try and knock out some of the German units and damage the cliff face here, so it would be easier for the Rangers to clamber up. But we weren't very successful, except for a couple of firm holds here, which we'll explain in a moment, and an eliminated German unit. We then did the pre-game invasion approach, where we tried to get as far across the sea zone as we could. The only one that got onto the beach was this unit from Easy Company. The rest still struggling, especially these at the back here. Now we're into the sort of turns proper, and the rest of the game will be conducted this way, and the sequence of play is on the handy player aid here. So the first thing we're going to do is pick one of the 3 companies, and then the ranger units within that company will be throwing the dreaded dice to try and move and climb the cliff face, advance and attack the Germans. Now, if you remember from last time, under this one here is a command bunker, which we've got to try and get rid of, because this will speed up the German counterattack track. So it's to our advantage to see if we can deal with it. So what I think we'll do first is Easy Company. So it's these 4 units here, and we're going to try first of all to get up here to see if we can tackle that command post. If we can get into this space, we can reveal this, and hopefully will be a hit or 2. So, how do we get up the cliff face? Well, if it has one of these, a firm hold, it costs 1 advance point to get up that cliff. If it has a shaky, which is the other side, it will cost 2 movement points or advance points. Nothing at all though, like our guys here, that's going to cost 3 advance points. Now you can bank these advance points by throwing one of the die, and if for instance we threw this, instead of actually trying to move, we can bank it. So we have 1 advance point in the bank, and then if we threw another die and got, for instance, that, we can bank those. So that's 3 advance points. We can now move up the cliff. But the problem is that command bunker is classed as a prepared terrain obstacle and requires an extra advance point to get into it. So we need 4 at the moment. What we can do though is do a special action, and one of which is a grappling attempt. So, as you can see there, hopefully it will cost 1 advance point. So what we'll do is, let's think what we've got here. We've got a few bits and pieces. Right, we're going to throw the yellow die and see what we get. Each ranger unit in the company will be throwing their dice, and until we get up here, we have to keep pushing forward. We can't stop throwing the dice. Once we're up inland, we can do something called consolidation, and we'll talk about that when we do it. But for now, we've just got to push forward, get across the sea, get on the beach, get up the cliff. So we'll throw the yellow die and see what we get. Oh, we get 1 advance point. Now remember, you do these left to right, so we do that advance point first. We're going to bank that because we're going to use that for a grappling attempt. And there we are. Throw 2d6. Let's see what we get. Eight. And an 8 is a firm hold. So you can see this is much better than the J projector launch we did earlier. So we've actually got a firm hold. So to get up this cliff will now only cost us 1 advance point, but this command bunker will add another one. So we need 2 now to get up there. So what should we do? We'll take a chance, we'll roll the red one. That's a stop. A little stop sign at the top left there. And a little clock means that's it for that Ranger unit. We stop. And the little clock sign means we have to pick our first event card. So, ooh, see what I mean? German counterattack. It's going to move 2 spaces on the German counterattack track, but it would only move 1 if we'd have got rid of that command bunker. See? Right, I'll move that. So that moves along now to orders issued. That means that Ranger unit has finished, and we can turn that over just to remind us to say it's had its turn. It says activated. Now we pick one of the other 3. Well, this one, it's shaken, and I think you can't get rid of the shaken counter until we get up sort of inland and consolidate. One of the things you can do when you consolidate is remove shaken markers, I think. Well, we've got to move forward, so we'll throw the red die first, see what happens. Right, here we go. Oh, what we got? We've got a filled in hit marker and move 1 space. So it's a hit on the Rangers. That's down to 9. And we move 1. Okay, what should we do now? Let's use yellow. I want to save the black one until at least we get on the beach, hopefully. Right. Oh, no. Stop. That's it. Stop. It's frozen and can do nothing else. Goodness gracious. Okay, we'll try this one. This is nearly on the beach, but it hasn't got any hold markers there. So once again, we'll try the red one, see if we can get some movement, see if we can get some advancement. Oh, there we go, another one of those. So, this has got rudder on it. But because we're in C3, the landing craft gets damaged. Now I'm messing this up. This is a 1 hit symbol. It's not a variable hit. If it was a variable hit, then it would be attacking either the Rangers or the landing craft, depending where it was. But it's a hit on the Rangers. So this goes down to 4. There we are. Sorry about that. Completely messed that up. So that's here. Now we move 1 space. And now, because it's undamaged, we can try the J projector attempt. We need more than an 8, so it's not likely. Six, no, that's no hold. and that goes back in the box now, but we have lost an SP point. Okay, where were we? Now we're going to try the yellow die, and as I said earlier, we need 3 advance points to get up there at the moment. If we can get 1 at least, we'll try a grappling attempt. Or we do. But we're going to pull a German event counter. So we're going to bank that, and we're going to try a grappling attempt. And that's a 6. Shaky. One of those. Here. That does mean we still need 2 advance points to get up there. So now it's time for a German event counter, which we draw from the bag of doom. What have we got? It is Hitler's buzzsaw for Fox Company. What does that mean? Well, on here, where are we? There it is. All German machine gun units located in the indicated company's zone issue sweeping MG fire. So that's Fox Company, which are these guys here. Are there any machine guns? There's only this one here, I think. That's the flak gun. No, there aren't. That's the Fox Company. I think that doesn't apply. Because we're taking our time getting on the beach and up the cliff, none of these are relevant at the moment. So I think that's a no-go. Let me know if I'm doing that wrong. Yeah, this one's, I think that's a machine. Yeah, that one's in Dog Company, so no. Oh, my phone was going bonkers there. No, this one's in Dog Company, so that doesn't apply, this machine gun here. Yeah, so I think that's right. The other thing is, of course, like me, if you forget, there is this currently active unit. So if you have to pick things like Event Chits, you just you can pop that there just to let you know that when you've finished, you go back to that unit. Right. Might as well leave it there. I think we need 2 to get up there. There's nothing in the way. So let's see if we can get up with the green die. Move those. Oh no. We get another wound. We're down to 3. And we can advance 1, but that is not enough. So we're going to bank that, and we've got to throw the dreaded black die. Pop that back because that's been used. That's it. Yep, my phone ran out of memory again. My poor old phone's only got about 25-30 minutes of recording on it, so there might be a lot of this, if that's okay with you. So we threw the die, and we got actually a good result. And I think the last segment, you just see me throw that in the old dice tower there. If not, you've got to trust me. But we have to take another hit, so that is down to 2. But we have 4 advance spaces with this one, which is more than enough to get up there. So this will move up to here, and as soon as we get there, the rally point for that column and unit will move with it. So we've used, that was 3, we've used 2, so we've got 1 here and 1 here. Now what's up here? gun emplacement and bunker. So that's a sort of prepared terrain space because it's got Germans in it, so that will cost an extra one to get into that. This is the only time you can actually move the rally point counter from here to the cliff top. After that, to move up the rally point, you have to consolidate. What I forgot as well, because we have a commander here, we could have used the commander, and when you use the commander, you turn it over and it says, oh, can we see that? It says used, to actually reduce the amount of advance points needed to get up there. But we're okay. Now I've just realised we can't consolidate. We have to do that before we throw one of the dice, and we've thrown all our dice. We can't consolidate, which one of those is we can establish Rudder's HQ, which would have been handy, but no. So with those two, we're going to use a special action, and one of those actions is Recon in Force, and that will cost 1 advance. We've got 2 left, remember. And all incoming fire markers in one space adjacent to the active ranger are revealed. Apply any normal effects from their revealing immediately. So we'll use 1 and we'll reveal this. Miss! Oh dear, oh dear. And for the last advance, we'll do it on here. Would you believe it? Look. Oh well. So that is, there you go, done. So yeah, if I keep forgetting little rules, I try and remember them as I go along, or put a little note in the video. This, by the way, we don't need anymore, so we can put that back. And we move on to the last unit. So what we got here, easy 10. Okay, dice. We've got a firm hold there, so it only costs 1 advance to get up there, but no, that's not a prepared terrain space, so it's only going to cost 1 to get up there, I think. But before we can do that, we've got to get on the beach. So let's have a look at what we're going to do. Let's use the yellow die. Fingers crossed. Oh dear, it's only 1, but we're on the beach. And we will try the J projectile launch. So we get rid of that. And it says here G, so we've got to pick a German event counter from the bag of doom. We get concentrated fire dog company. So we're looking at dog company, which are these guys here. Let's move those up a bit. Yeah, that's this lot. It says each German unit in the same column with a ranger unit from the indicated company issues normal open fire combat immediately, except that machine gun units use the sweeping machine gun fire procedure. So let's have a look first. This is a machine gun, but it's pinned. That's just a regiment. Hold on. This event does not apply against ranger units in a sea space. Well, they're all in a sea space, except for the German flak unit, which is here, isn't it? So, no, doesn't apply then. Right, thank goodness. What next? So we're here. So we need, that's not, no. So we just need the 1 to get up there. Let's do that with the green die. Hopefully we can do it. Oh, we do. We get an R and an advance. So So I think it goes like this. So we're going to move up and we're in that space. That goes out the way. We now do close combat and then pick an event counter, I think. I think close combat happens immediately. So, close combat, our first one. There's no incoming fire on that because it's already been revealed it was a miss. I was just checking something there. First thing we do is see what the SPs are of each unit. We've got 10 here for easy company. So we halve that, and that's the amount of dice they will be using initially. So there's 5. And for the machine gun, there's a little one, it's already been reduced, whoops. There's a little one there. So we're using 1 die because you halve it and round it up. So they're using 1, and then we see if there's any modifiers. We're not using an attached commander. There are no, oh, look, there's attacking unit support. If there are any friendly, unpinned and unshaken units adjacent to the combat space whose combined total SP equals or exceeds the defending unit's SP value, we can add another die. So, what does that mean? Well, they do exceed anyway. I'm not sure if it means the total here or just this one's total, but it does. So we get another die. That's 6. They're not flanked. That would be if they're behind the unit being attacked. German unit only attacking during the night turn? No. Nothing else applies. Are they shaken? No, they're not. So let's look at the defending dice. They don't have a commander. Nothing defending it there, adjacent to it. Ah, they are being attacked across the cliff sea area. So they get a die for that. No, they're not pinned or shaken. So that's it. So we throw the dice and see what we get. 6 dice, whoops. As one bounces out. There we go. Oh dear. So we've got, well, it's not too bad. If I can get these without turning them over. 6, 6 and a 5. And we'll just throw for the Germans. Oh dear, right. Okay, what does that mean? 1 to 3 is a miss. So those miss, and that misses. 4 is a morale loss. Well, that's what they would get there, so we keep that one side for a moment. 5 is half a hit, but we have to have 2 of them to make it count. Can't do half hits on their own. And 6 is a hit. We've got 3 hits. Oops. We only needed the 1 because it's reduced already. Bang, that's gone. And as it was close combat, this reduced unit will go on the track sheet as reduced strength units eliminated, and we get an XP for it. We're off. And we own that space now. This morale throw, by the way, 4s, comes into effect if both units survive, and then you add up how many 4s each side has thrown, and the side that rolls the most 4s wins, and the other unit has to retreat. But no, we eliminated it. So that's that, and as we're up there, this can now come up to there. And I think what we'll do, what we got here, we've got 2. What should we do? Oh, we've got the red die. Right, I think we can consolidate, even though this has been brought up, because one of the things you can do when you consolidate is to bring up the rally point to where you are, that unit is. But that's done automatically every time you get onto the cliff top. So I'm not sure that's part of the consolidate procedure. I think you can now consolidate. And the things you can do, by the way, when you consolidate is remove any shaken or pin markers the units have, bring up the rally point. So if we were further advanced, we could bring up the rally point. And that's important when the Germans open fire on you. We can recover up to 2 SP if the unit is already in the same space with its rally point marker, or we could pull back up to the rally point. We can establish Rudders HQ. Now we can do that if it's not already deployed, which it isn't, and Rudder is on the map, i.e. he's not wounded or killed. So we can establish that, and that will give us advantages for the event counters. So there we are, there's Rudder's HQ. Let me know if this isn't right, but we're going to now turn that over because we finished. Put Rudder's HQ under there, I think, and pop him there. Get rid of all this. And now we do it all again with one of the other 2 companies. Okay, another fade in. And some daft mistakes are starting to creep in as well. Things such as forgetting to draw Event Chits and trying to do a J projector throw on a space that has a firm hold, so apologies. I'm trying to do some live streams as well at the same time, and I've only got the one table, so this thing gets moved about as well. So anyway, enough of that, let's get on. Next one, let's try this. So we'll do this unit here. It needs to get on the beach. What should we do? Well, let's try, what have we got here? It's okay, it hasn't been damaged, so we'll use the red die. Oh, look at that. We can move 1 space, we're on the beach. And I think we do the J projector next, so we'll try that. So that's 2 dice. 9. That is a shaky hold, believe it or not. Right, get rid of that. And we now have to draw from the bag of goodness. What's this? Force B and C Reinforcements Dog Company. That's this lot, the one we're doing at the moment. Sorry, it's not this one. This event is only enacted if Rudder's HQ marker is deployed, which it is. Increase the strength of any units in the indicated company, or on the map if player's choice is drawn, by up to a total of 3 SPs. The SPs can be spread amongst eligible units as you see fit. These new SPs can even be placed in the beach force space of an empty eligible column. Right. That's 1 loss, that's full. 1. And I think we can increase them up to their full whack because it's an event chit rather than using a consolidate recovery of SPs. Again, let me know. So we can pop that one up to 10. That one was okay, wasn't it? Yeah. And that one up to 10. Yeah, that's dog, isn't it? Yep. This one. No, just was routed. Okay. I think we'll try the yellow dice. Okay, we need 2 to get up there. We could pay 1 advance point if we throw it to have a go and improve that to a firm, but yeah, let's see what we get first. You are joking. Stop. Oh well. This one. Again, we'll throw the red die and see if we can get up to the beach. Oh, we get hit for a point. And move one. Yeah, yellow. Oh. That's a variable hit, the open starburst there. And that means it's either going to hit the Rangers or the landing craft. And that depends where this is. And it says in the rules, if the LCA is in C2 or 3, then the hit must be assessed against the LCA unit. So, no J projector for you. 1, 2. That can go back. We can't do anything with that. And we'll throw the green die and see if we can get a grappling attempt. Oh, 1. We'll use that for a grappling attempt. And a 7 is a firm hold. Well done. That was a 7. Now, do we throw the black die and get up there? Oh, look at that. It's another variable. So that's 2 hits to the unit. They're down to 7. And we can move 2. 1 to get up there. And another 1. But of course, as soon as we get onto that with space here, we use the rally point. That's all they can do. And incidentally, if you throw all 4 dice without being stopped, you can remove a shaken counter from that unit because they're full of confidence. Okay, this one hasn't moved yet. Oh, let's take a chance. Let's do the red. We're moving 2, but we are going to... Oh. And it's on the Rangers, not on the landing craft. So we're losing a hit. But we can move 2 spaces. Now we'll throw the yellow. Oh, crikey. Another hit on the Rangers. We're down to 2. This isn't good. But we can move another space. And 1 more. Let's see if we can get onto the beach. Or do we throw the black die? We've got to throw them all until we get up here. Let's throw the black one. That's another hit. But this time, luckily, it's on the support landing craft. But we can move 2. Here's 1. And we're going to bank the other one because we can't do a J projector. So we're going to use that last one to try and do a grappling attempt. Oh, look at that. Double 6. That's a firm hold. And we're moving up. Yes, I got all excited again. And as I noted in the video, of course, I couldn't have moved this one up because I didn't have any advance points left. So apologies for that. So we've got to throw the green die. Here we go. Ah, here we are. That's the one we need. So that's going to move up there, so we can pop that there and turn it over because there's no more dice left. That goes on there. We can remove that. And incidentally, that one I think I forgot to move. And because we threw all 4 dice without a stop activation, we can remove the shaken marker, I think. So that's that one. The last unit to do in the Fox Company, this one. So let's go bonkers and throw the red die. Pop that there just in case. Oh dear. We can move 2, but we have to pick from the bag of doom. Western flank support fire, zone C and F. Well, C is there and F is above it. We haven't got anybody in F, but what does that mean? It says each unit in the indicated area is attacked with an SP of 6. Use normal open fire procedure to resolve. So, if I get this right, an SP of 6 means 3 dice. We halve it. And they're going to attack both of these. Are there any modifiers? It says subtract 1 combat die for each space in the range. I think it's just off board, isn't it? Support fire off board. Doesn't say anything about units on the map. Are we in prepared cover though? Hold on. No, that's a machine gun. No, and that's clear. So it's 3 dice, I think. We'll do this one first. Oh, I don't know though. 3 5s. 1 to 3 is a miss, 4 is pinned, 5 is a half hit. So that's 1.5, so they get a hit. This one, look, it's only 2. Oh, that's okay. 1 and 2 is a miss, and the 5 is a half hit, so that's nothing. Okay, back to here. Yellow die. Oh, it's a variable hit. This one, yes, that's in Dog Company. So the landing craft gets hit, but we can move 2. There's 1. I'm going to bank the other one for a minute. That goes. We can't do a J projector attempt, but we can use that one to do our own grappling attempt. 7. That's a firm hold. Where are we here? What strength are we? 10. Okay, let's use the green die. See if we can get up there. That will be revealed, so yeah. No, we get the clock. Oops. So that's one of these. The time goes forward 1. Oh dear. That does mean we've got to use the black die. Here we go. Oh, what's that? Look. It's a normal hit if you like. So that's down to 9. And we have 3. We'll use 1 to get up there. So if we move that 1, 2, 3. So we've used 1 to get up there. Now it's revealing this. Come on, be lucky. Pinned. Right, that's something. Now, close combat. So, we get 5 dice, which is 9 halved and rounded up. There's ours. What do the Germans get? 2, so that's 1. We're using the right hand number there, I believe. So they get 1. Any modifiers? No commander there, is there? No. Attacking unit support though, here we go. It's unpinned and unshaken, and it's adjacent, who's combined, and I assume it means combined of both the units attacking is equal to or exceeds theirs, which is 2, and we do. So that's a die. Not flanked. The Germans aren't attacking at night. Attacking unit is shaken though, so we have to take one away. And for the defenders, they're pinned, so they can't help out. Is it in prepared cover? Flak gun? No. But we are attacking across the cliff sea area, so they get another one. Defending unit is pinned or shaken. Yeah, we'll have that back, thank you. Again, I hope that's right. Here we go. Oh no! That's rubbish. And a 6. What do they get? Oh, not having that. Oh, they got it anyway, look. Blooming heck. So, 1 hit each. So we need an 8 for that. There's Fox Company. And they are reduced as well. And that's it. But because neither unit was defeated and we didn't roll any 4s on the dice, we didn't get any morale loss results, they have to fall back, I think. No, I think I'm wrong there. This cannot retreat once it's on the cliff top, I think. And technically it's on the cliff top because it's attacking that German unit in close combat. So what happens then, as it can't retreat, it will lose an SP, and we do the combat again. So as before, we have this time only 4 dice, 3.5 rounded up. We lose a die because we are shaken, but we get one for the attacking unit support, so we get it back. And for the defender, they get 1 die. And the attacking across the cliff side area only happens on the first round of combat, but they lose that die because they are pinned. So, looks good for us. Oh, and it is. We get the hit we wanted. That goes on the track and we get another victory point for that. And we move up onto the cliff top proper. And this comes up under there. And that's it. But because we've thrown 4 dice without a stop activation, we can remove the shaken counter. And that's it. Right, last part of this turn, Dog Company. So we'll start with this one. So we can get it on the beach. We'll use the red die. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Well, I say lovely. We do take a hit. It's not a variable hit, so it's a hit on the Rangers. And we move one and we're on the beach. So, J projector attempt. 6, no. Yellow dice. Oh! We can use that now for a grappling attempt. Oh! That wasn't very successful. Let's try that again. 8. That's a firm hold. Now we'll try the green die. We need 1. What's this here? No. Not a prepared space. So let's see what we get with the green die. Oh, look at that. We're moving up. Oh, and it's got one of those as well. So, we're moving up onto the cliff top. We are revealing that. Get rid of that. And it is. Oh, crikey. So, close combat. We have 5 dice. And the Germans have 2. 3 halved and rounded up. For us, we've got a commander. Yes, Captain Slater. There's another die. We've got attacking support there. So that's another one. We're not shaken, no. And for the defenders, we're attacking across the cliff side, so they get another die. But they are pinned. Crikey, is that it? Is that right? Dear, oh dear. Okay. Yeah, let's move that on there a bit so we can see it. That's not great. And all these are no good for the Germans. Oh, look at that. So, that's 1 hit each. Need an 8 for that. Here we go. Both units have survived, and the one with the most morale loss results inflicted on it must retreat. So we're the only side that rolled a morale loss, and the side that rolled the most 4s is the winner, and the opposing unit must retreat a number of spaces equal to the difference in the comparative totals. So that has to retreat 1, because that's the difference. That's unfortunate, into the casemate there. And we move here, and our rally point goes there. Now what do? That's the combat over. The only die we've got left is the black one. Being a bit wussy here, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm going to consolidate, because we haven't thrown all the dice. And I believe we can recover up to 2 SP if we're in the same space as our rally point, which we are. So we turn that over. But that's what I'm going to do, sort of get our strength back before we advance. So that's that one done. Yeah, what we got? This one hasn't moved at all, poor thing. We better try and get that going. Let's use the red die. Oh, look, we're off. So, 1 space. And a Ranger, the bag of goodness. Mortar support fire for Fox Company. Oh, that's quite good. This event is only enacted if Rudder's HQ marker is deployed. It is. Select any one of the 3 areas in the indicated company zone. Place 1 incoming fire marker on each German in the affected area. Any one. Oops, so here's Fox. So these areas here. Let's move up a bit so you can see. So those 3 areas there, yeah, these. This has only got 1 in, this has only got 1 in. This has got the 2. Yeah, let's put 1 here. Again, you may think differently. Also got to remember there's some barbed wire here, so that's going to cost an extra advance point to get across that. One of those, that's it, right side, put it there. Okay. Yellow, right. Being a bit sort of cautious, I suppose. Oh, another space, not moving very fast, but it's another Ranger chit. What have we got this time? Rangers forward. Whoops, get into focus. Rangers forward, Easy Company. That's those guys here. Now, Rangers forward. Any one unpinned Ranger unit, not shaken, from the indicated company may immediately move 2 spaces if both spaces are clear, or 1 space if either of the next 2 spaces is a movement obstacle space of any kind. Any resulting close combats are resolved immediately. This includes C spaces, which are considered to be clear. So we could move this one up 2 onto the beach. Could move this one 2. No, it's in a gun emplacement, no. Tell you what, we'll move this one up. It doesn't say shaken, it only says pinned. Let me just double check. Yeah, 1 unpinned. So we'll move that up here. Excellent. And we'll have a go for the J projector. 6. No. No good. I assume we can do that. Back in the bag. Okay, let's use let's use the black die. We're not going to get up here otherwise. So let's see what we get. Oh, not bad. So a hit though. It's not a variable hit. We move 3. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to move 2. 1, 2. And we're going to try the projector. 6. No. So we're going to try for a grappling attempt with our last, I think that's right, advance point. 6. That's a shaky. And we've got to now throw the green die. We need 2 to get up there. It's a clear space, as you can see. No, we only get the 1. So we can't hold that off. That's it. We can't move, but we've thrown 4 dice without a stop activation, so we can get rid of that. And you're done. This one. Red die. Oh, it's a variable, so yeah, 2 and 3, isn't it? So that's going to get damaged, but we can move 2. We're on the beach, we get rid of that. We don't need a grappling attempt because we've got a firm hold. So we throw the yellow die, see if we can get up there. Again, into the clear. 1 advance point. We get it. And a ranger chit. That can go. This is going slightly better for dog company. What do we get? Open fire, low ammo, 7th, 8th of June. No, we're still on the 6th. Easy company. These guys here. Open fire. All rangers of the indicated company may conduct eligible open fire combat. Note that some chits are marked with low ammo. No, that doesn't affect us. Okay, so, well, we might as well have a go. We've got these 2 in line of sight with these 2. And for rangers, they don't have to be in the same column, only the Germans, I think. Now then, what's this? That's that gun, that's prepared. And so is that. It's not going to be great, but we might as well have a go. This one will be firing on this one. So again, 5 dice, half the SP rounded up. Yeah, no blocking line of sight. It's this one against this one. Straight into the bunker. We've got the commanders. No, that's rudders. HQ. That one has, so we must remember, it's got Rudder himself. -1 combat die for each space. So that's 2. So 2 come off. Oh, that should have been 5, shouldn't it? So 2 off. Are they shaken? No. No low ammo. No, no. Target in prepared terrain or woods. It is, so we take, oh dear, take another one off. And that's it. The Germans don't do anything. One to 3 is a miss. Oh, that's a 4. Let's bring it over here. 1 to 3 is a miss, so that's no good. 4 is pinned. So, pinned you are. This one though, just I think no, there's no point in doing that one, is there? Because that'll only get 1 die. 1, 2, 3 away. Yeah. What about this one here? I'm not sure about line of sight. I'll tell you what, let me just check the rules and I'll be right back. Well, checking the rules, it would appear that there is line of sight between these 2 and, incidentally, these 2. The rules say the line of sight from a beach 4 space to a cliff top 5 space only exists within the same column. So yes, it would appear so. One thing I forgot to do though is here, when I used the commander, I should have turned it over to its used side. So there we are. And that is there. So there we go. Right, let's do this one then. So 4 dice. Is there a commander there? Yes. So we turn it over. And then add another die. We take 1 away because there's a space. Firing unit is not shaken, but it's in prepared cover because it's the command bunker. So that's another one. Right, here we go. Oh, we get, let's move them there. 1, 3 and a 6. 1 to 3 is a miss. But the 6 is a hit. Good. This one. It's a 9. So that's 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No commander. Take one away because of the range. Is the unit in prepared? No, it's just a machine gun. No. But our unit is shaken. So that's another one. So back to 3 again, I think. Oh, look at that. Didn't think we were going to do it there. The 4 is pinned, the 5 is half a hit, but that's a hit. It's already reduced, I believe. Yes. Yeah. So that's gone. Not sure if we get a victory point for that, as it wasn't close combat. I will check that. Okay. That's done, I think. And we carry on with this unit here. Oh, there's 2 debris under there. That's a prepared terrain obstacle. This comes up anyway, doesn't it? Let's have a go. We need 2 to get into that because it's a prepared terrain space. And we've got to use the black die because there are no 2 advance sides on the green die. Okay, let's try the black one. Oh, look at that. Now, the other thing I didn't mention, we've got 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to take a hit, so that's down to 5. And we've got our 2, 1, 2 to move in. Now, because it's close combat, I think any other advance points we have can no longer be used. So regardless, I think that's it. So, pop that there. 5. That's going to be 3 for the Germans. How many here? And 2. Sorry, 3 for the Rangers and 2 for the Germans. So for us attacking, I don't think there's any commanders there. Nope. Pop that there. There we go. No support from adjacent Ranger units. Not flanked. Attacking unit is shaken. No. For the defenders. Oh, hold on. Before we do all that, it might be academic, mightn't it? 1 hit. Not quite. But that goes down to 1. Sorry about that. Defender gets it back because it's in a prepared cover terrain. It's not pinned. Right. That's it, I think. 5. Oh, look at that. And another 5. Oh! Nothing at all. But we have 2 half hits. That's a full hit. That goes on the board, I know. We get a victory point for that. And the good thing is, we now get 2 of these. And you are in there. Rubble. That's nothing. And... oh, one of the gun emplacements. That's worth victory points. We can't move into this because that's a prepared cover terrain and we need 2 to get into that. So we will consolidate. We've only lost 1 SP, so I think we'll bring up the rally point. And that is it. This one. So, got to get on the beach. We'll throw the red die. Oh, we get a 1. That's a normal hit, so it's 1 hit on the Rangers. And we move, we're on the beach. We're going to do the J projector. 9. And a 9 is a shaky hold. I haven't seen this for a while. Shaky. We need 2 to get up there. So we use the yellow die. No, we get a clock. That's a card, and it is time move. So we move the counter 1 space on the time increment track, and we've still got to carry on. Green. No, let's use the black. We're not going to get up there otherwise. Oh, look. There's our 2 to get up. But it's a German chit. Bag of doom. Assault Fox Company. These guys. Each German grenadier. No, there are no grenadiers. We've been pretty lucky with the German counter-attack track. Are there any machine guns in the zone? No. What's this? No, that's a regiment. That's a regiment. So nothing to move forward 1 space, but we've got to advance the German counter-attack marker 1 space. So I'll do that. And we might as well use the green die. We're up there now. Oh, 1 space. No, where are we? It's this one, isn't it? Oh, I thought we were doing it wrong there. That one, okay. This comes up. And we pick a Ranger chit. Oop. Mortar support for Easy Company. Again, can only use that if Rudder's HQ is deployed, which it is. Select any one of the 3 areas in the indicated company zone. Place 1 incoming fire marker on each German unit in the affected area. Right. And a bit more. Whoop, there we are, to the top. So we've got this area here, C. There's only the 1 there. Well, there's this one as well. We've got 3 here and 2 right at the back. Let's put them here. One. 2. 3. We can't do much until we get up there, but they're there, ready for us. And that is it. That's all over with. So that's the end of the player turn. Now we do the end of turn procedure, and that involves moving the time increment 1 space. We can move the relief column 1 space because we didn't use rudder. Flip over all the rally point supplies and commander markers. Okay, we'll do that. We can reattach any commander markers, but the last thing is remove pinned markers from the German units. Oh dear. None under here is, no. No, these are just, that's right. Okay, that I hope is it. So there we go. Really sorry the video ended up being a long one. When I said I'd try and keep the duration of them down a bit, but there we go. We got through a turn and we'll leave it there. We're ready for the next one. So this is the first turn of Crowbar, the Rangers of Pointe du Hoc, June the 6th, 1944. A game designed by Hermann Luttmann and published by Flying Pig Games. Yeah, I know I made a few daft mistakes there, but hope you've enjoyed it nonetheless. If you have and you haven't done so already, it would be wonderful if you would consider subscribing to the channel, pushing the like button of the actual video, the thumbs up, the bell if you want to be informed of when I upload other stuff. Leave a comment. Oh, I'm dreading them. I think I made a few misplays there. And share. Thanks go as always to my subscribers for supporting the channel. Really appreciate it and thank you. And if you want to support the channel a bit further, well, now you can by buying the channel a coffee. Doesn't cost much, and all those coffees go towards new content for the channel to upload. If you want to check that out, see what that's all about, I'll leave a link in the description, and thank you. So, until next time, as always, you take care, and goodbye.